When I was a kid, I could sit and read a book for 8 hours straight. I'd build a pillow fort, grab a flashlight, and completely lose myself in a world. The walls would fall away and I would be transported somewhere else. I'd be side by side with the characters on some epic grand adventure. Now I'm in my 30s and I find myself chasing that experience again. And of course, never coming close to it. Why is that? Hey everybody, welcome to Blackthorn Books. I am Dallin R, and if you're a Stormlight fan, then you know why my friends call me the Blackthorn. Today, I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart, and that is the futile chase for the golden days of reading. Now, before I get going, it seems that there's always a lot of hesitancy online towards nostalgia, like wanting it as some sort of bad thing. Like it means that you're stunted or you're not grown up. But I'm not trying to talk about it in that sense. I'm not trying to be some Uncle Rico who can't let go of the old days playing football.
Back in '82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I mean it more in the sense of how can I capture back that vivid imagination, those intense feelings and deep immersion that I had in my youth. I think to get to that answer, we gotta go back and understand the context. Because I think it goes beyond just being a kid with endless time on your hands. Sure, that's part of it, but there's more to it. When I grew up, it was the 90s and early 2000s, and tech was vastly different. Everything had a specific singular purpose. A TV only showed what was on TV. A phone was attached to your kitchen wall, it had a cord and you only used it to call people. Music came from an MP3 player or an iPod. A Game Boy only played the game cartridge you inserted into it. You get the idea. Now everything's all in one. Your phone is your computer, your TV, your music. Your console plays YouTube. Hell, your fridge can even run Doom these days. And with it comes convenience, sure, but also distraction. Constant distraction. Okay, so how does this relate to the perfect immersive reading experience? Part of the reason we can't enjoy reading like we did as kids is because our brains aren't conditioned for that world anymore. It's conditioned for a very different world. We now start our mornings with dozens of notifications, from work emails, chats, social notifications, companies trying to sell us stuff. We start our day completely bombarded with information and distractions. Then we're getting the kids ready for school, making meals, doing the whole parent thing. Then when we're at work, we're thinking about how best we can optimize our time to accomplish all the things you need to do. And if you work a job like mine, it's impossible to resolve everything in one day. So you're weighing what needs to get your attention now, what can slip a day, keeping track of 100 moving pieces. If you're lucky, you're fitting in some gym time and it's back to the parent thing. Chores, meals, after school programs, family time, and by the time the kids are in bed, now you're thinking about how you can best optimize your free time so you can reclaim a small piece of yourself, so your inner child doesn't wither and die on the vine. But even that's impossible to do because there are hundreds of thousands of choices in front of you, from games to play to TV shows and movies to watch, thinking about which ones you have to watch so you can talk about it with friends and coworkers, which books you have to read because everybody is on about them right now. The backlog grows and grows, and every YouTube video you watch adds more and more to it. And now you have this ever-increasing feeling of FOMO, all while your phone is buzzing and blipping at you. And if you do escape the decision paralysis, you maybe make it 30 minutes into a show or book or whatever you're doing before you end up just falling asleep anyways. It's insane. So how do we fix this? This is where the less is more approach comes in. I'm not going to tell you to go throw your phone in a river or delete all your apps like some tech detox guru. That's not realistic. And honestly, that's not the point. The point is we can't recreate the world we had as kids, but we can try and recreate some of the conditions that made reading so magical back then. And those conditions boil down to three things: time, focus, and space. So let me break that down. First, you need protected time. Not, I'll read if I have time after everything else. No, none of that. Not, I'll squeeze 10 minutes in before bed. No, not gonna cut it. I mean time that is yours, carved out, and defended like it's sacred. Because it is. For me, that's 30 minutes to an hour after my kids are in bed. No phone, no TV in the background. No, I'll just go check this thing out real quick. None of that for me. Just me and a book. That's it. You don't need 8 hours like you did when you were a kid. You just need a solid 30 minutes of uninterrupted time. And I promise you, if you can protect that time, really protect it, you'll start to feel that old magic again. Second, you need to eliminate your distractions. And I don't mean minimize them. eliminate them. Put your phone in another room if you have to. Maybe silencing it isn't enough for you. Don't put it face down on the table next to you, because if it's within arm's reach, you're probably going to check it. You tell yourself you won't, but you probably will. We all do. Turn off the TV, close the laptop. If your family's still awake, tell them, hey, I'm reading for the next 30 minutes. Do not bother me unless the house is on fire or someone is bleeding. I know that sounds extreme, but here's the thing. Our brains are pattern recognition machines. Right now, it's trained to expect constant stimulation. Every buzz, every notification, it's all just a little dopamine hit. You have to retrain it. And the only way to do that is to remove the stimuli entirely. It's gonna feel uncomfortable at first. You're gonna probably feel that itch to want to grab your phone. That's normal. Sit with it. Let the feeling pass. After a week or two, it gets easier. After a month, it's part of your routine. Third, you need to create a reading space. And I'm not saying you have to have a home library or a special decked out reading nook. Although if you do have that, that's really awesome. I just mean a physical space where your brain knows, okay, this is where I do my reading. So maybe it's just a special chair that you read in. It could be a corner of your couch. It could be a spot in your backyard. Doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. Same place, same time, same ritual. It's Pavlovian. This chair equals reading time. Your brain will slowly start to associate that space with reading time. This is going to help with your focus. This is going to help with your immersion. And over time, it gets a lot easier to fall into that flow state. Now, here's the hard truth. Even if you do all of this, it's still not going to be exactly like it was when you were a kid. And that's okay, because the truth is, part of what made reading so magical back then wasn't just the lack of distractions and the endless free time. It was who we were. We were kids. Everything was new. Every story you read felt like it was the first time. We didn't have decades of life experience pressing down on us. We didn't have mortgages and jobs and kids and responsibilities. You can't unknow what you know. You can't unlive the life that you've lived. But that doesn't mean you can't still find magic in reading. It's just a different kind of magic now. When I was a kid, I read to escape. Now I read to reconnect with myself. That part of me that still believes in the impossible things. The part of me that still has a sense of wonder. And honestly, that might be even more valuable. So here's my challenge to you. Try it for 1 week. Pick a time, 30 minutes, every night, same time. Pick a space, somewhere comfortable, somewhere quiet. Eliminate the distractions, put your phone in another room, turn the TV off. Pick a book off your shelf because you want to read it. Not because you think you have to read it, not because someone on YouTube told you to read it. Just be something that you want to read. And just see what happens. I'm not saying this is going to make you want to build a pillow fort and read for 8 hours straight, but I bet you'll find something. A flicker of that feeling you had when you were a kid. A moment where the walls fall away and you're transported to that world. You're in that story alongside those characters. And if you do, hold on to it. Protect it. Because in a world that's pulling us in 1,000 different directions, that little moment is so valuable. It's rare and it's worth fighting for. Anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you found some enjoyment here. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep reading. Peace. Let's see, what's new? What's new these days? Oh, I had to take a trip to Cleveland, an unexpected kind of last minute business trip. Went to Cleveland, first time ever being in Ohio. And I mean this, I don't mean to disrespect anybody from Ohio, but however you thought Ohio was in your head, pictured in your head, that's exactly what it is. I think I stayed in a haunted hotel while I was there too. It was really creepy. Some of the photos in the hallways, I'll put some of the pictures up now. These kids are insanely creepy. It was wild. It was a hotel from like the 1920s. It was really cool, but really creepy. Oh yeah, I tried something new. I filmed myself making coffee. Just splice in as B-roll. Let me know if you like that. If you have coffee tips and tricks. What kind of coffee do you like to drink? You with sugar? You like sugar? You like creamer? None? Both? 2 scoops? I don't know. I just kind of eyeball it. We start our day completely bombarded with information. We start our day completely bombarded with information and distractions. That's normal. Sith. That's normal. Sith with it. Sith. Yes, do it.